Confusing, I know. Deep down, Taehyung know we are looking for him, and I'm sure he will also find a way to give us a sign to where he is. Hoseok said, and Jin left the office. I wish that night, Taehyung walked into the kitchen and decided to make something for the first time since Jungkook was taking a nap. He looked at the cabinet and see pasta along with the sauce. While he had an idea on to cook pasta easy, Taehyung said, and take out the pot and boil the pasta first. He take out of the pan and put aside when cutting the took out of the cabinet as well. He looked at the sauce to check how to make it and notes to himself with the pasta sauce to boil. Taehyung started frying the pan. He opened the canned sauces. He put the sauce since he was still frying the spam. The spam smelled too good, said happily, and placed all the spam into the bowl with tissue paper to stir up all the oil. Then pours the sauces, starts straining while the pasta notes were still burning. He notes in the spam after all, and it was all ready to go. He brought the sauce, the spam into a big bowl while putting in the pasta into another bowl. Jungkook came down at the next time and see dinner on the table. Did you cook? Taehyung asked. Jungkook asked Taehyung nod and tell him to take a seat while he prepared the dinner and plates. I hope it will be nice. I used to cook a lot of pasta back at the home too, Taehyung said, and he gave Jungkook a plate. Jungkook smiled and spoon came to the pasta before taking the sauces. It seems nice, thought Jungkook said, and he take a bite, making Taehyung nervous. Jungkook smiled happily and clapped his hand while Taehyung was stunned by his accent. This is delicious. I love this too much, Jungkook said, and Taehyung was glad while he also took a bite of the pasta. You should make this often and I'll enjoy it more, Jungkook said while he joked around with Taehyung. After the dinner, both of them cleaning the mess while washing the plate. Taehyung went to the fridge and grabbed 2 beers. Okay, you drink tonight, Jungkook said, and when seen Taehyung carrying the drink. I've never drank a single beer 2 years, Jungkook, Taehyung said, and sat down on the couch waiting for Jungkook to finish. Once Jungkook finished, he said next to Taehyung, and they drank there happily. I just want to know, what do you see in me that make you fall in love with me? Taehyung asked, and Jungkook think about his answer. I was in a deep with my parents. They never treat me right. We were always arguing every day, and I happened to go to a music show, and that one night I saw you coming on the stage rapping, Jungkook said. Taehyung smiled and listened to Jungkook closely. The music, the lyrics, it was just so good, but when I saw you, I started in fall in love. From there, seeing your interview, your performance, Jungkook said, you turned my life around, Taehyung. I used to be a sad, lonely, and depressed young man, but seeing you just made me the happiest guys on earth, Jungkook said, and Taehyung was touched by what he said. Jungkook placed a hand on Taehyung's hand and said, now you know your music changed life too. Taehyung nodded and thanked Jungkook for what he said. Jungkook loves clothes and placed his hand on Taehyung's head. Taehyung faced, I love you, came Taehyung, Jungkook said. Then Taehyung pressed his lip to Jungkook's lips, making Jungkook stand. I'm sorry, that was too sudden, I guess, Taehyung said after the kiss. Jungkook chuckled, and this time he moved closer to Taehyung, kissing him on the lips. Soon Jungkook carried Taehyung bridal style to the room upstairs while they got on top of the bed. Taehyung placed both of his hands on Jungkook's face while smiling at him. I'm in love with you too, Jungkook. Taehyung said, and Jungkook smiled at him. Would you be mine? Jungkook said, asked, and Taehyung accepted right away until they began to make out on the bed. Next day, Jin arrived at his office and decided to give Jungkook a call to try to change his mind about Taehyung. He dialed the number and waited for answer, but Jungkook was not answering the phone. Jungkook, I would like to meet with you. Face to face, the same alley where you beat me up, Jin said into the voicemail recording. He put his phone down and sat on the chair while waiting for Jungkook called to him back. As he sat in the chair, he looked at the time and decided to head out to get breakfast. Jin got into his car, drove to nearby cafe when his phone rang. He answered and he could hear Jungkook laughing on the phone. Jin said, "You ruined my day, officer. I had the best night in my life. Like I said, Taehyung will stay with me." Jin clenched his feet and shook his head until he finally thought of what to say. At the same time, Jungkook was in the kitchen preparing for breakfast and Taehyung was still asleep. I'll never take Taehyung away from me. No one will. Jungkook stay with a grin on his face. Then Jin spoke and it made Jungkook grin desperate. "Are you sure about that? You are not a human, Jungkook. You are a psych and you think Taehyung would be with someone like you. You think you can give Taehyung that happy life. What you are doing now is giving Taehyung a..." Jungkook seemed stirred and he listened to Jin's voice even more, making him clear his feet. "Believe me, Jungkook, you are a bad person and there no good in you anyway. You are just hitting Taehyung mentally and trust me, there are other people who love and look after Taehyung better than you." Jungkook was furious and he started laughing instead, making Jin got quiet. "You are nearly hurt me, officer, but you know well I won't let anyone of you making Taehyung from me. I will do anything for him and you will be sorry," Jungkook said. Jungkook smirked and he walked away from the kitchen to sit on the couch in the living room. "You may seem thought, Jungkook, but I will find your weakness and that's it where you are failed to. Don't worry, officer, I won't fall alone either." Taehyung woke up from his long nap. He could smell the aroma of food coming from the kitchen and he went down right away. He seen Jungkook cooking by the stove and wrapped his arms around Jungkook's waist. "What are you cooking there?" Jungkook smiled and said, "Kimchi pancake, let's get started. I'm almost finished." Taehyung gave a kiss on Jungkook's neck continuously while Jungkook looked to him says, "You are giving me a lot of love on this lovely morning," Jungkook said and turned around while he wrapped his arms around Taehyung's neck. "Of course, it's a good day for love," Taehyung said and Jungkook nodded while they walked to the table to have their breakfast. As they were eating, Jungkook stared Taehyung the whole time. While the words that Jin said were repeating his hand, "Something wrong?" Taehyung asked and Jungkook smiled at him. "Nothing, just admiring your looks for a while," Jungkook said. Taehyung smiled and Jungkook looked at the time while he thought of doing something. "I might head out later. I won't be long. Don't worry, I'll be fine," Jungkook said. Taehyung nodded with a smile and continued to eat his breakfast while Jungkook went to take a shower. Jin was walking to cafe to get his coffee when he also saw Hoseok staying on his own drinking his coffee. "Hoseok's all up by yourself," Jin said while patting Hoseok on the back. Hoseok get him. Jin ordered his coffee and talked about the Taehyung. "It's irritated me out. Taehyung is still out of there and we all still don't know where he could be," Hoseok said. Jin nodded his head and said, "Only Jungkook knows. We all just have to wait till something new pops up. I'm so..." Hoseok turned from wonder why would Jin think that way. "Well, he reminded Taehyung a lot, so I don't think he'll hurt him. Trust me on this," Jin said and Hoseok nodded his head and then Jin's phone rang and he answered right away. Jungkook had made a surprise about 30 minutes ago at the Times Square shopping mall. He purchased a suit. Jin was surprised and he knew that Jungkook would be nearby in the area while he decided to head over there. Hoseok was about to question him, but Jin had already drawn off his car. While he get in his car, he hit to chase after Jin. Jin was dry while his eyes looking out on the window to see if Jungkook was around. Clock, he didn't see him. After a while, Jin saw Jungkook getting on his motorbike as he went after him. Jungkook noticed Jin's car and his marker while he put his helmet on quickly before speeding up. Jin was following Jungkook from behind while Hoseok was behind Jin as he wanted to know what's going on. Jungkook marker while he speeded up even more on the road, making Jin speed up as well. Jungkook ended up driving into an alley, making Jin stop at his car and run towards the alley. Jin noticed that Jungkook was gonna, but his motorcycle was in the corner. He looked around at the area where Jungkook might be while he searches for his weapon. Before Jin could reach for his weapon, Jungkook jumped on him from behind. Pathetic crop, you think you can get me? You are weak. Jungkook held the Jin into the wall. Jin black on the Jungkook back in the face, but Jungkook his back on the wall harder than before. I wanted you, didn't you? You tried to do anything towards me, or I hurt you, Jungkook said. It this time he kicked Jin in. Jin dropped to the ground quickly. Jungkook laughed as he see Jin all weak. He crouched down to the Jin level. He took a weapon from Jin's back pocket and smiled while putting Jin's hand. Thanks for bringing a gift. I'll be sure to use it soon, Jungkook said as put the weapon in his pocket. Yep, stop right there. Jungkook looked up to see Hoseok running towards them and he quickly got on his motorcycle drive away. Hoseok turned to Jin and carried him by his arm as they walked back to the car. Are you okay? Hoseok asked. Thanks for coming, Jin said. Weakly, Hoseok nodded him later. They heard the door opening and no, it was Jungkook. I am in the kitchen, baby, Taehyung said, and Jungkook headed upstairs to put the stuff before coming back down with the kitchen stuff. Wait, did you call me baby? Jungkook asked while his eyes were big. Taehyung chuckled and said, Well, it is wrong. Jungkook came over and kissed Taehyung on his lip before shaking his hand. No, it's not wrong. Anyway, I need you to do something for me, Jungkook said, and Taehyung wondered what it was. Jungkook took over Taehyung by the stove and said, It's upstairs. You will see in there. Taehyung frowned and wondered what it was while Jungkook seemed excited about it. When Taehyung was handing up, Jungkook started setting the table up with the stuff he brought. Taehyung came into the room and was wondering what Jungkook made until he see a bag on the bed. He went towards it while looking inside until he see a suit in it. A suit? What is this for? Taehyung questioned and see a note on the suit itself. He took the note and it was written about Jungkook. Put this on and a surprise will be coming soon to you. I love you, Taehyung, Jungkook. Taehyung smiled to himself and decided to get changed right away while Jungkook was also changing into a nice suit he brought. As Taehyung was changing, he could help but to smile and know that being with Jungkook made him even happier than before. This is what you always. Jungkook was putting his suit on while looking at the mirror and saying afterward, This has to be done, Jungkook. For Taehyung's sake, Taehyung comes down and sees the dining table all decorated with 2 candles on the table. Oh, he muttered, and Jungkook walked over the kitchen in this suit, making Taehyung turn to Jungkook smiled and said, I know that suit fit for you well. Jungkook extended his hand and Taehyung took his hand while they head to living room while Jungkook turning the music on. Shall we dance for a while? Jungkook asked and Taehyung nodded while a smile. Do you even know how to dance? Taehyung asked and Jungkook winked at him. Jungkook wrapped his arms around Taehyung's neck while Taehyung placed his arm around Jungkook's waist, swaying his left to the right. As they were dancing, Jungkook stared at Taehyung with a smile on his face. Am I good in dancing now? Jungkook asked. Taehyung started making Jungkook frown and Taehyung laughed at his reaction. Of course, you are not at the bad, Taehyung said, and Jungkook was revealing. Taehyung twirled Jungkook around and Taehyung was enjoying it until they placed their heads closer together. How is this even possible, Jungkook? How did I even fall in him with you? Taehang asked and Jungkook chuckled. Jungkook gave a kiss on Taehang's cheek and said, because you are finally seeing what I am doing for you. Taehang agreed and Jungkook stood to smell the food from the kitchen, knowing that it was ready to eat. He brought Taehang to the table and Jungkook brought out the food on the table. Alright, this is your here and I made beef as well, Jungkook said, and Taehang smiled happily as he helped to pour the drink into the cup. Soon they started to eat and Taehang was hoping that was okay. Taehang, Jungkook said with a straight face, making Taehang worried. You made me the happiest person by making the best ever, Jungkook said out loud, and Taehang laughed while feeling revolted at the same time. Jungkook was enjoying the food as he was glad that his was also delicious. The best food I've had so far, Taehang said, and Jungkook smiled at him. Wait till you see what's for dessert, Jungkook said, and Taehang was already excited that he wanted a hint about it. Jungkook shook his head, tried not to tell Taehang that was for dessert, and Taehang put at him, come on, it's not that bad, okay, Jungkook said, and Taehang smiled eventually. Meanwhile, Jin was back in his office after what happened while his face and bandage on the burners. Hoseok came in after a while with food in his hand and sang as he sat down. I guess Jungkook really has something against you, Hoseok said, and Jin nodded his head slowly. You know that we will find him, and Taehang soon, Jin said, and Hoseok was wondering that they were going to do next. Jin sighed and said, I thought Jiwon could help us, but losing his memory is hard for us to get more information on Taehang's what Daniel is no aside the respect to him to help Jiwon remember something. Hoseok and Jin chuckled a little. Then someone came into the office, making Jin and Hoseok surprised. Yeah, knock first, at least, Jin yelled at the officer plus while screaming his head. What is it? Jin asked. Afterward, it's Daniel. He called earlier and he wants you to come down to the hospital right away. He's about Hoseok, the officer said. Jin eyes widened and tell Hoseok to come with him right away to help him. I haven't get to have my food, Hoseok complained as he was leaving the office. I'll buy you the best dinner later, Jin said, and Hoseok made sure he promised while they walked to the car. Hoseok drove to the hospital while Jin was hoping that it was good news. Maybe it's good news, Jin said, and Hoseok hoped for that something. When they arrived to the hospital, Jin and Hoseok and Daniel waiting outside of the Jiwon room while they wondering they did the call them. Sorry to trouble both of you, but I think Jin might remember something, Daniel said, and he bring both of them inside. Hoseok also better than before. He smiled with a pale look on his face. Just be patient with him, he stuttered when he talked now, Daniel said, and both of them nodded at him. Jin approached Jiwon and smiled. Hi Jiwon, how are you? I'm fine, thank you, Jiwon said, and Jin was glad to hear that. Daniel said that you might remember something about what happened. Perhaps you can tell us, Jin said, and Hoseok listened. He squeezed closely. Jiwon nodded his head and said, I remember a little, but I was not in a cabin with Taehang. Hoseok was surprised and Jin realized now that and Jungkook are hiding in a cabin. Thank you so much, Jiwon. This can really help us for bring Taehang, Jin said, and Daniel nodded his while he left. Jiwon, are you sure that Jiwon could be saying the right things? Hoseok asked, and they walked to the car. Jin nodded and said that is why he could no idea where they could be. Cabin are located in the forest. Hoseok finally understood, and they got into the car to head back to the office and started searching up about a very cave in the area. Taehang and Jungkook were done with their food while Taehang was still excited for dessert. Jungkook chuckled and went to the kitchen to grab it until Taehang see what discovered that he won't see that was inside. Oh, come on, Jungkook, why are you trying to hide it from me like that? Taehang asked, and Jungkook laughed while he said, of course, it is a surprise. I made it special, Jungkook said, and Taehang shook his head before laughing to himself. Jungkook said and said, Taehang, you know I want the best for you. I did everything for you to make you the happiest person in life. Taehang was listening with a smile on his face, and Jungkook looked at him in his eyes. To be honest, being with you is the best thing that ever happened to me. I want nothing else but you, baby, Jungkook said. Jungkook stood up and walked to the tray where the dessert was while he placed in his hand on it. I'm sorry, Taehang, Jungkook said, and he opened in front of Taehang. What is this, Jungkook? Taehang rose up his seat, being surprised when he sees something else on the tray inside of the dessert that he wanted. Jungkook, what are you doing? Taehang asked, and Jungkook said it appeared to be a weapon on the tray, and Taehang was too surprised that he didn't know what else to say. I realized something earlier. Maybe I'm not a good person for you. I shouldn't have done that. I did. I made bad choice for you, Jungkook said, and he had tears in his eyes. Then Jungkook moved away the tray with the weapon on Taehang, and he took a step forward. Do me a favor, please. I want you to shoot me, kill me right away, Jungkook said as he prepared himself for it. Taehang was surprised as Jungkook assured him, and there was no waste on him. Just do it, Taehang. Sooner or later they'll find us. I'll hurt you all this while once you kill me, you can leave and run. Jungkook raised his voice. Taehang was hesitant to take the weapon. Jungkook grabbed the weapon and placed it in Taehang's hand and tightly. Shoot me, Taehang. I won't be mad with you. I already accept my fate, Jungkook said, and Taehang's hand was shaking as he raised the weapon towards Jungkook. Good, Taehang, just shoot me and you all go back to your normal life that you want. You all be happy there. I am dangerous for you to be with, baby, Jungkook said, and tears rolled on his face. Taehang was in tears too and said, I can't do this, Jungkook, I can't. Yes, you can, baby, just shoot me, Jungkook yelled out of loud, and it made Taehang feel the pressure. Taehang, shoot me, just shoot me, Jungkook yelled again, and Taehang starts shouting loud, making Jungkook surprised. You made that decision without me. Let me decide what's the best for me, Jungkook, Taehang said. Jungkook, you already made me the happiest person till now. You gave me the freedom I want, and I don't have to marry that anymore because I fall in love with you, Taehang said, and his tears pouring down his cheeks. Jungkook went quiet and he listened to Taehang until he saw how distressed Taehang was. Taehang, Jungkook called him. Taehang cried for a while and gathered himself back before looking at Jungkook. Let the police come for us. I won't let them take you away from either. Without you, I won't be happy out there. I'll stay with you, Jungkook. That is my promise, Taehang said. Don't make promise that you can't keep, Taehang, Jungkook said, and Taehang placed the tip of the weapon on the side of his head. I made a promise to you and I won't break promise. If you want to die, Jungkook, then let me kill myself first, Taehang said, and Jungkook was shocked to see what Taehang did.